Good morning guys, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, the home of tips, tricks, guides and tunes for Forza Horizon. I'm having a look at the Fortune Island events. We've got Fortune Teller. You get a wheel spin for completion against expert driver tars, as well as a wheel spin for highly skilled and above average. And the events are Westwick Festival Circuit, Moorland Super Circuit and Woodland Sprint. That's your events for this. And you got this Bobbins from Kira, and you got a few cars I can pick for this. And I've got pretty much my 850 CSI or the Supra RZ. And I'm going to go for the Supra RZ because this is a really cheap car to get on the auto show. It's a really good tune, and I fancy just giving it a blast around really on the Fortune Island events. And I've got the share code up on the screen now. So if you are looking at doing anything with this car, this is definitely a good tune. And if you're looking to do this Fortune Island event, then this will definitely sort you out for that one. So Westwick Festival Circuit, okay. And you're going to be having expert driver levels on this, like driver difficulties. You're not going to be doing highly skilled like on the main playlist or average like on Lego. This is expert. This is a level up from that. So these guys will definitely be driving a little bit better and will be a lot more difficult to beat, although I have actually just dropped into first place in this. But they are pushing me, they are challenging me, and it's one of those where it's called Fortune Island, right? You know, it's supposed to be, oh, big prizes and all stuff like that, but it's not. Fortune Island, when it comes to these events, tend to be higher levels of driver difficulty, longer events, worse prizes. So all you're getting is a wheel spin for a lot of this stuff, for completing against experts. On the main playlist, you're getting new and exclusive cars, and you're getting like rare cars, and you're getting like stuff worth having for doing it against a lower level, against the highly skilled. So this Fortune Island stuff is a bit weak in a way when it comes to your incentives to actually complete it. But I have completed a few of these in the past, and I just fancied just trying to put some videos out, sort of see how they go. See if you guys are sort of into this stuff, because there's not a lot of people who are doing Lego or doing Fortune Island, and I've had Fortune Island for quite a while, and I've had Lego since Christmas because it was selling very, very cheaply on the Microsoft store. It's like £5 UK, so that's like, it's less than $10 US that, and that's actually an opportunity for me to get it. It's purely for the cars, but I had a little blast and enjoyed it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start recording some of this stuff, and this is pretty much like the first thing on Fortune Island that I'm sort of going to be putting out. And if you guys do like Fortune Island stuff, let me know, because I will do more of it. You've got 5 laps out of this. Normally you'd be kicking 3 laps, but you've got 5. So as I said, you're driving against more difficult opponents. You're taking longer events, so you have to basically drive around for more, maintain leads for more, and stuff like this. And you get crappier rewards for it. So Fortune Island, definitely a bit of a joke in a way, isn't it? You know, sort of like, yeah, call it Fortune Island, and don't actually deliver fortunes. But never mind. I'm just having a bit of fun on this, to be fair, because with these events there is a lot of repetition. Like, you can go into this and do an event on one series, and next series it will come up again, or series after will come up again, and it'll still be marked as completed. So you can't go in again and get your prizes or anything. You just go in and just do it for fun. And that is something which I do think does limit the lifespan of these DLCs, because obviously all the core content, all the stuff worth having is in the main game, because that's what everybody has. These DLCs just offer something a little bit different, but not sort of enough for people who are sort of chasing prizes. But that's 5 laps done, right? I'm coming up towards the finish line, and that's first place against the expert drivatars in this Supra. And 20 points on the board works exactly the same as in the normal playlist, so I'll skip through all this and we can get into the map and see where we're off to next. These are the white ones. Got Moorland Super Circuit. Okay, let's make a jump over there and just go around and get this one done. We've arrived at Moorland Super Circuit. Continue Championship. Fortune Teller. Pick the Supra once again because it's a really nice car, and I've got 2 of these. One which is tuned up to, I think, an S1 or S2, and this one which is the A class. This is actually a pretty funky rally car. Actually, I may have a look at this in future seasons if it comes up as an option for any rally events. So onto the line and off we go. Go 8th place, just like you would be on highly skilled, but these guys are a little bit cleverer, a little bit faster, and you're blocking me a bit, but I've managed to get 4th past you. Got 3rd place, a little bit of braking on this, sliding it into the barriers because I'm never too good on corners, and I've gone and turned like the traction. Well, the traction's on, stability's off, and it does slide a little bit because I have set this up, I think, a bit more as a rally car. So round that corner, and yeah, totally misjudged that. Got to show off skill, but I'm still in 3rd place because I got 2nd for about 2 seconds and then lost it again. So let's go around here and get past some of you guys. Totally going wide onto the grass. Little nudge, another little nudge, and you guys are pulling away. Let's see if I can get past you. I've got past 2nd, I've got into 1st place. So there I am, I'm in 1st place now, being a bit more careful on this corner. Because this is a longer circuit, it's actually 3 laps. And the last one was 5 laps because it was a little bit shorter, but this is a bit longer, so it's 5 laps. But overall, I think the events are actually a bit longer than they are on sort of the core playlists. And these guys are all bunched up behind me. I can see them on the mini-map. There's not a chance I'm going to be losing these guys anywhere. Bed's just going to keep pushing and pushing me until we get to the end because it's on expert. That's sort of what they do. But giving it some little drift around here, giving it a spin, smoking my tyres, why not? Not too bad. Taking it on the grass a little bit. Hard brake. Am I going to slide out? Slowed down a little bit too much, but I didn't slide out, so that's definitely a win. And I've got a drivatar looking at it, practically on top of me there on the map, so I want to try and at least make a tiny bit of difference, bit of distance, so that any little mistakes don't come back and bite me too badly. And there you go, you just passed me because you're stuck to racing lines. I am not, but I've got another lap and a little bit left, so I've managed to pass you. Just don't make too many little mistakes like that again, I think. Giving it the nice drift, that looks quite cool. Smoking my tyres. And round here through the checkpoint, and the finish line is there, so I'm on to the 3rd and the final lap now. Spinning it round, giving that a bash. Having a quick look behind me, and yep, they're still tailing me. They're still just absolutely pushing me, but keeping ahead of it as best I can. Round. And yeah, these aren't too bad, really. I mean, if you guys do want to see more Fortune Island stuff, I will make some more Fortune Island stuff, because I've done some stuff on the danger signs, and I put that out a few months ago. And I'm looking at the championships. If you guys are interested in these championships and in this stuff, give me a shout, leave me a comment, drop a like on this, and tell me, and I will put some more stuff up every week. And hitting the brakes, giving it a spin, definitely a bit more controlled on that one, because I did give the wall a bit of a tap, but I didn't slow down significantly, so that's good for what I'm trying to do. And this is the last little bit here, a little twisty, a little bendy, and clipping the flag with the back end, otherwise it will come up checkpoint missed, and I'm not having that stuff. And the finish line is there, so foot to the floor, go through the finish line. First place, barely, by about a second, but I've got 40 points on the board, and that's what I need going into this third and the final event. Let's make a start, shall we? Onto the grid. Go, 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 go. Put the accelerator down. Cut down the middle, my usual sort of trick. Go a little bit wide because you're trying to box in a little bit. So into first place. Tap in that barrier, never good. But I've got first place and I'm doing pretty respectably. These guys, as expected, are all bunched up right behind me. And it's pretty much going to be a bit of a convoy going through the finish line, I reckon. And I've missed the checkpoint on that. I swear I actually tapped it, but obviously not. But coming round, give our little drift. Can't say I missed it that time. Going around here, tapping the flag. Another little drift, put the pedal down a little bit, fourth gear into fifth. And feathering a little bit on that corner, but through all these checkpoints, sixth gear, back down to fifth because I give it a little drift round, slow down a little bit because I'm using the automatic gearing on this because it's simply not enough buttons on a normal Xbox controller to sort of do this stuff effectively. And into fourth, into fifth again, giving it some gas, hard braking there, into the barrier. And you've passed me, you little idiot. But 44%, 43%, I can get past you, like there, straight past you, job's a good one. And now let's just get to the end. I'm halfway through the race now. And I haven't got a clue what to expect because I haven't really sort of done a lot of stuff on Fortune Island when it comes to events. You're trying to nudge past me again. And I'm not overly familiar with a lot of these roads. Whereas on the normal stuff, I'm quite familiar with them. With this, not so much, but still doing all right. Giving it a power, coming up there, a little bit of red line. Meaning I need to slow down a little bit. But taking a foot off is normally good enough. You don't need to tap the brakes too often. And let's give it some power. Sixth gear, pushing 150. Giving it a nice little run. I've got a nice little gap now by the look of it, which is actually really cool. But I'll guarantee this next corner they will catch up with me because that's what they do. Let's drift it round the corner, shall we? Let's show off and totally mess it up. And oh look, they've all caught up with me. But I'm still going to get first place, so that's another 20 points, giving me a total of 60. So that's a perfect championship and gets me the completion. Fortune teller complete. Bing, bing, bing. That's for different levels of completion. And I've got a wheel spin again. Yeah, I know. All of this just for a wheel spin. Okay, I've got another wheel spin. And it will give me another wheel spin. So all of this stuff pretty much just for free wheel spins. Not really worth it, but it's entertaining nonetheless. So if you like what I'm doing, hit that like, hit subscribe, and until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.